Hey you guys, welcome to Habit Hack number 189. And Charlie and I are going out for a run, and it's a little hot. Charlie, give me foot. So, come on, boy. Um, we're gonna put on his shoes. Streets are hot. So yesterday we talked about friction in the street, and sometimes you got to pay attention to that when you're out there in August running with your pets. This isn't a pet video, but just want to remind you to sit, lean down every once in a while and feel the surface that your dog is walking on, and let it sit there for a good five seconds and see if that's something that you would want on your bare feet. Come on, boy, let's go. So today's habit hack number 189, and just getting it in, touching it today. And but it is a really interesting one because both of my older brothers, Chili and Hawaii Modern out there, they were both talking about, actually my brother Hawaii Modern was talking about it first, and he had asked me, and I hadn't read it, and I do read a lot of books, and he talked about the book Influence, and then my other brother Chili talked about it. So I was like, so I brought it up to my younger brother, my older sister, because we do a book club, and I was like, hey, let's check this book out. Big bros are checking it out. Well, let's check it out. And so we've been doing that for our book club. It's really interesting. So I wanted to integrate one of the things that we learned in it's in chapter 2 of Influence, and it's really interesting. It's all about the law of, or the power of reciprocation. So how we have an intrinsic need to reciprocate. And so I was thinking, just as far as in habits, oftentimes buying something new will kind of give you the impetus to like start a new thing. Like, that's why a lot of times people, it's not what's going to keep a habit going, but it can start it or get the inertia started on the movement of a habit. And so a lot of times people will get a gym membership, or they'll get workout equipment. Now if they don't integrate all of the other I was like, what the heck, did you see that Mr. Miyagi move? Come on boy, show him your shoes. Good boy. If they don't integrate the other habits of the hacks of habits of keeping a habit, you can start a habit but not make it into a habit. But the actual first initial kind of law of reciprocation, I was thinking, but you when you buy something new, you kind of reciprocate it to yourself. So I think that a lot of times when I'll buy maybe new equipment, or I don't buy a lot of new equipment for myself, just because I'm careful about spending money that doesn't translate into usage. But when I do, it always makes me really excited to go out and try it, and to reciprocate. So then after you start it, then you need to just continue to do some of these other things that I've talked about in the 1 to 189 habit hacks. So things like putting it on a calendar, checking it off, creating that dopamine cycle that checking off does. But today's habit hack is, sometimes you have to just buy something, or get something, involve yourself in a small little purchase to excite. I don't know, you know what, I didn't even name it, and I really love naming my habit hacks. Let me see, why don't you guys name it? But it's the law of reciprocation, and you reciprocate to yourself. So when you buy it, it's kind of like a gift to yourself, and then the habit is going to pay that gift back. So it's a single person reciprocation. So the reciprocal factor of when you purchase something, feeling guilty about not taking advantage of it. Now that diminishes, so you can't use that as the whole creating a habit, but it is kind of nice for the initial. So yesterday I went out to Snail's Pace, and it was super cool place in Monrovia. Thank you, Momo, for showing me it. And you try on a bunch of shoes, and it was time. I have a race in the end of September, and I needed to get my shoes in, wear them in right now. Like, I need to get them worked out if I'm going to use them in that race. So I knew I needed a new pair of shoes about right now, probably even a little late. But yeah, they were a great place. And so today, we usually run, right, Char? Right, Char? We usually run almost every day, mostly for this guy because, you know, he gets really destructive if he's not going for a run. But, you know, obviously for me too, it's part of my workout regimen. But today I was so excited because I had my new Periwinkle New Balance. And you know what? If it's good enough for Bill Gates, it's good enough for me. I've always, I shouldn't say always, for the last 5 years, I've run in Adidas, and I've really been enjoying that. They make some pretty good shoes. Before that, I was a Nike fan, and this is my first pair of New Balance. So I'm not going to lie, I'm a little interested to see how my performance is. Front section feels very stable, back section feels good. I run in orthotics, so it's kind of important for me to have a pretty good support of a shoe. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Habit Hack 189. Can you name it? So if you guys don't name it, if nobody comes up with a really good name about paying yourself, I think that was a habit hack. Pay yourself first. But this is about paying back yourself. So when you make a little purchase that gets you excited, whether it's that really cute little outfit or that swimsuit for your, you know, working out in the pool, or a new pair of shoes, or maybe a new bike or a new treadmill or whatever it is, there is that movement of forward, or that is inertia of excitement. It's not going to get you through the long term, but it's definitely going to get you started. So don't forget the power of a purchase. Maybe that's it. Power of a purchase. All right, you guys, have a great day, and I'm going to go have a great run.